My wife thinks I'm gay after 10 years of marriage. Over a dumb teen memory, let me start by making one thing very clear. I'm not gay. I love my wife, but I'd find myself in a position where I'm having to defend my sexuality like this, especially to my own partner. 10 years of marriage. And now suddenly, my entire character is being questioned over something that happened when I was 15. And honestly, I'm frustrated, all at the same time. It all started with a stupid meme. We were just lying on the couch together, scrolling, enjoying each other's company. Then I saw this reel on Facebook that had me in tears. You know, the kind, just pure internet stupidity. It was a guy pretending to catch his friend beating it. But the twist was the caption. When I catch bro beating his meat, but his technique is off, so I gotta coach him. Absolutely. Hilarious. Also absolutely. I showed it to her, thinking she'd get a laugh too. She just gave me that Mom K face and said, kinda sus, but okay. Shrugged it off. I tried explaining how guys send each other wild, dumb reels like this all the time. It's just part of the immature locker room humor we never fully grow out of. It's not that deep, but she wasn't buying it. And then I made the mistake of getting a little too open. I decided to tell her a story from my teenage years, something that binned, an inside joke between me and my old squad for over a decade. Back when I was 15 or 16, I had a tight-knit group of friends. 8 of us. We were inseparable. We'd hang out every weekend, smoke a little weed, crank music, roast each other, and just be loud, dumb teenagers. One night, my friend Wes pulled out a laptop and started messing around on Omegle. For those who don't know, Omegle was this random video chat site where you could end up talking to literally anyone. Most of the time it was just trolls or people skipping you instantly. But one night we hit the jackpot. 2 girls popped up, hot ones too, and they stayed. For like 30 minutes we were talking, flirting, joking. It was chaotic and hilarious. Everyone was gathered around the laptop like it was the Super Bowl. Eventually, things got spicy. The girls flashed us out of nowhere, and we lost our minds. You have to understand, we were teenage boys with zero filter and raging hormones. After they showed their boobs, things escalated even more. The girls dared us. They wanted to raid our junk. Now this is the moment my wife couldn't get past. Some of the guys were out immediately. Nah, I'm good. But 5 of us, including me, were like, screw it. Not thinking. Just teenage testosterone and peer pressure. So yeah, we stood side by side, pants down in front of a camera while these 2 girls raided us. We weren't staring at each other's stuff or anything. It wasn't about that. We were locked in on the girls. We laughed. We joked. It was one of those wild teenage moments that just becomes legend in your friend group. Harmless, dumb, chaotic. One of my boys got rated a 7, so we call him Sev. That's how unserious it is to us. But when I told this to my wife, she looked disgusted. She straight up asked me if I was gay. But then I realized she wasn't joking. I didn't take it seriously enough in that moment. I tried explaining it was nothing more than an immature, horny teenage memory. I even called up my friend Dom on speaker and told him what she said. We both laughed like, what? But my wife didn't think it was funny. In fact, it made things worse. She said she needed space and packed a bag to go stay with her sister. And I'm sitting here, still stunned. I'm not mad at her for having emotions. I get it. Some people are more conservative, more sensitive to that kind of thing. But I can help feeling like I'm being judged for something I did as a kid, something that was dumb and impulsive. Sure, but not rooted in anything sexual toward men. It was hormones and internet chaos. Now it feels like my entire marriage, 10 years of love, partnership, memories is at risk because of a single story. A joke. I don't know how to convince her I'm not gay without sounding defensive or like I'm overcompensating. I know who I am. And none of that has changed in a decade of being by her side. I just want my wife to see me again, the man she married, not some distorted version built off a misunderstanding. If anyone's been through something similar, please tell me what helped you reconnect. How do you rebuild trust over something that was never broken in the first place? Because I don't want to lose her over this. But I also don't want to feel like I have